Shared revenue is the latest item up for debate in the budget battle between Democratic Governor Tony Evers and the Republican legislature. The state shared revenue program provides general, unrestricted aid to counties and municipalities through several programs. Some say the GOP's new plan is not enough. Others say it's a step in the right direction. Fox 11's Lexi Schrader brings us balanced news coverage.
A Republican plan to boost aid to local governments is getting criticism from Democratic Governor Tony Evers.
It is not enough resources. We have the resources to do it. Let's increase the money that's going to the locals.
He's threatening to veto the shared revenue plan, saying he can't support it, in a video posted to Twitter on Thursday. The $1.5 billion in state aid to counties, cities, towns, and villages would be paid for by tapping 20% of the state's 5-cent sales tax, an idea Evers has supported. But the Republican bill, he says, includes too many restrictions.
Here in one way we wanted to bring them more money, and in another way we wanted to take more control away from them. It doesn't make sense.
The restrictions Evers is referring to include a ban on public health officials from ordering businesses closed for more than 2 weeks and cutting aid to communities that reduce the number of police officers and firefighters.
Send me a clean bill that talks about the money that we're going to give to the municipalities.
In a tweet, Democratic Representative Lee Snodgrass says the governor is right. For example, under GOP plan, Appleton would get a 10.7% aid increase. Menasha would get 14.6% aid increase. Fox Crossing would get 138.1% aid increase per the LFB calculations. Snodgrass says under the governor's plan, municipalities will get even more state aid. In a tweet, she says this: under Evers' plan as outlined in his biennial budget, Appleton aid increase 62%, Menasha aid increase 52%, Fox Crossing aid increase 301%. I will not support the GOP bill as drafted.
To hear the governor and other Democrats say they're not going to support it, I think is disappointing for local municipalities.
But Chad Doran, an alderperson for Appleton and who also worked on Republican campaigns, says something is better than nothing. He responded to Snodgrass's tweet saying, "I urge you to support this bipartisan legislation. It may not be perfect, but it is a compromise and a step in the right direction."
I think compromise is hard, but compromise means nobody gets everything that they want. But yet in the end, you still have something that people benefit from, and I think that's what this bill does.
Outagamie County Executive Tom Nelson, a former Democratic state lawmaker, also shared his thoughts on Twitter, thanking the governor for staying strong and holding his ground.
I think we can do better than receiving one out of every $10 of the $500 million that is being committed to local government units.
The people that get hurt in all of this are taxpayers. And when we have an opportunity to do something that benefits taxpayers around the state, I think it's important that both sides come together and do that.
Speaker Robin Vos told the Milwaukee Press Club he expects the Assembly to vote on the Republican shared revenue plan in 2 weeks.